How to save more money. 4 proven strategies to help you earn more each month. Everyone knows the key to any successful financial plan is earning more than you spend each month. This is called your monthly surplus. And how do you increase your monthly surplus? Simple. Either earn more or spend less. In this video, I will explain 4 ways you can earn more each month and help boost your savings. Hi, I'm Adam Walkham, a financial planner, entrepreneur, and author of Plan for Happy. I have built a very successful financial planning business, helping my clients take the worry out of achieving a successful retirement, and now I want to help you do the same. Earning more sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? I've been helping my clients do this for over 10 years, and now I'm going to help you in this video with 4 of the strategies that have been tried and tested and proven to work. If you've watched my previous video in 8 ways to spend less, I promise these strategies are more fun, because honestly, who doesn't want to earn more? Many of these so-called budgeting experts will ask you to switch from a cafe-bought flat white every day to instant coffee, but that tends to be mind-numbingly soul-destroying. Trust me, I've done it, and I'm happily back on my 1 flat white per day. These strategies are different because this is about earning more. However, they require work, patience, and planning. But you aren't expecting anyone to give you money for nothing now, are you? Let's get into them. Number 1, sell old stuff. I was flabbergasted to read the average woman in the UK accumulates an estimated £22,000 worth of unworn clothes over a lifetime. And it's nearly £11,000 for a man. Many resale platforms have popped up over the last few years. It's not just eBay anymore, it's like Depop and Vinted, which specialise in selling and buying unwanted clothing. Facebook Marketplace is also another site you can try and sell virtually anything. If you're like me, you have enough clutter around the house, and so a good cleanup is necessary every 6 months or so. Items such as old iPhones still attract reasonable prices because the parts are reused or they are sold as reconditioned phones. I bet you would be surprised what you can raise by doing this regularly. Number 2, get promoted. Yes, I know that sounds easier said than done, and I also know that for some it may feel impossible. However, I also know that these strategies work. I've used them, and clients and friends have also used them. Especially one client who told me she focused on finding the most annoying problem the company she worked for had to deal with, and she didn't rest till she solved it. It may have earned her nothing, but in fact, she received a promotion because of it. With that promotion came an 8% pay rise, and that 8%, all of it, less tax, is what she invests each month. So at least for one person, and probably for many more, it's an option to use. Another way to think about this is in time. In one of my previous lives as a management consultant, one of my managers would talk about just focusing on an extra 30 minutes per day to get promoted. He used those 30 minutes to start doing the next job he wanted. He had reached out to his potential next boss, told her what he wanted to do, and asked what she needed working on. Bingo! You can guess who his next boss asked to apply for the role when it became available. Number 3, leverage your assets. One of the things I like about our capitalist economy is there are many new business models that crop up each year. One of the more recent that has really only developed over the last few years is the platform model. The platform either puts together buyers and sellers or renters and rentees. Both of these models provide opportunities for extra income. Think Airbnb. So if you have a spare room or are not at home for a while, consider renting your room or house out. How about letting it be used for a movie or an advertisement? There are a few websites that can help you do that. You can make thousands doing that, as long as you don't mind a lot of people in your house for a few days. Do you own any valuable clothing or shoes? You can rent these out as well. A friend of mine rented her dress out for one night for around £100. Is your car sitting around all week not doing anything? There are websites like Turo that allow you to rent out your car and make money from it. The list is almost endless. Work out what you can rent out, and the chances are there will be a website that can help you. Number 4, Start a side hustle. The arrival of the internet has changed the global economy forever. The cost of starting and running a business can be very, very low if you have the right idea. And now the key part is finding that idea that's right for you. Find something you can do that other people will be prepared to pay for. There are many resources available for starting a small business, so this is really only a small snapshot just to get you started. First step is to think about what you enjoy doing that other people will pay for. The key to solving this problem is generally the more painful the problem for people, the more they're willing to pay to make it go away. Be creative in your thinking. However, one thing many people do when they first start is to try to create something for everybody. They aim far, far too wide with their potential customer, as the thinking goes that the larger the size of the potential customer pool, the greater the chance of sales. Actually, the opposite is true. The more niche your idea is, the better, because then it is far easier to define your potential customer. Think of it this way. There are plenty of people making personal training videos and putting them on YouTube. But are there people making videos on how to make the best personal training videos for YouTube? Now your potential customer has moved from a generic everyone to a specific personal trainers who want to post videos on YouTube. See how that way you are solving a specific problem for a specific person. So we've talked about finding your niche and defining your customer. Then decide what you're going to charge. And don't make the mistake of basing your price on what your product or service costs you to make or deliver. The question that matters is, what is it worth to my buyer? And that will often be a lot more than your cost. The final step is to work out how to deliver your product or service to customers. Online is the easiest way to start by creating a simple website and posting on social media channels. But you will need to supply content consistently to those channels over many days, weeks, and months before anything much happens. Given that your chosen niche is something you enjoy doing anyway, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. You are doing something you enjoy, but it can be a lot of work. Also, don't discount offline ideas as well in terms of helping out with your local community or market. A physical stall or shop has much greater setup costs and requires significantly more investment of your time, but it could be as simple as producing flyers or samples of your work and handing them out at your local train station or wherever your potential customers are. And that's the key point. When you have defined your potential customer, you think about where they hang out, both online and in real life. Whatever you decide to do, creating samples for people to try and/or test is the best way to get started. There is a reason that the first thing Gordon Ramsay does in Kitchen Nightmares is gets his victims, chefs, to stand outside offering samples to passers-by. People have more confidence buying when they know what they're getting. So, there you go. 4 tried and tested strategies to help you earn more each month. Give them a try and let me know how you get on in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to get more valuable videos like this. Best of luck and talk to you soon.